Welcome back. We are live. Season 11 of our Denver Broncos franchise, and a bit of a somber stream coming your way because we're going to pay tribute to one Demaryius Thomas. Of course, the very sad and tragic news that we all heard just a couple of days ago, early in the morning. I think most of us woke up to that news of, man, Demaryius Thomas at 33. Way too young. It was 6 months after he announced his retirement from the NFL and everything that went down. So we're going to open it up here because we are coaching the Denver Broncos, and we're going to allow fans of not only us, but fans of the NFL that if they want to jump in, share your favorite memories of Demaryius Thomas. I'm going to share some of mine, of course, throughout the stream here. But what an impact he left on the game, in his 33 years, his short time here, but what an impact. And this stream is going to be a quarterback competition, the preseason, to decide who's going to be our quarterback going forward. And wide receivers are going to be a big part of that. And we'll show you here the offense. You're looking at some of our wide receivers. We got young guys like Torrey Holt. We got old guys like Mike Evans. And which one of them is going to be the next Demaryius Thomas? Torrey Holt, hoping that can be him. But to kick things off before we get into it, of course, for me, when things I remember most from DT, Broncos memory, of course, I remember, who can forget, that second season, that sophomore year, the finals, the playoff game against the Pittsburgh Steelers, number one defense in the league, going up against an 8-8 team. And Demaryius Thomas on the receiving end of the 80-yard overtime touchdown. People didn't even know the rules. That was the first game of the new overtime rules, and they were only for the postseason. People didn't even know if the game was over or not. And Demaryius Thomas with that stiff arm, the speed, and he made it all the way to the end zone. And of course, I remember Super Bowl 48. As badly as the Broncos played, that dynamic offense that only managed 8 points, Demaryius Thomas set the Super Bowl record. He had all those catches, 11, 12 catches in that Super Bowl. If it wasn't for him, the Broncos might have been the first team to get shut out in the Super Bowl. And then after Eric Decker took the money offer right in the middle of the Peyton Manning run to go to New York to play for the Jets, it was pretty much all Demaryius Thomas holding it down. And a lot of people credit the defense, but DT helped get that team into the postseason, into the Super Bowl, and give Peyton Manning that support while he was kind of on his way down. So there you go. If anyone else, as we go on, has any other memories they want to share about Demaryius Thomas, jump in. We'll, of course, bring up some more moments as we go along here. But let's get into it. We're going to do the preseason here. And let's see here. Let's look for the schemes. Are we in the best scheme right now for our team, for our new guys? Vertical run zone. I think that's... Ooh, vertical run power. An 88 scheme fit. I like that. Run power. Let's switch that up. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's switch up our scheme. We were doing run zone before. Yeah, okay. Then our defense. Looks like the best is still our 4-6 defense with all our strong free safeties and such, so we'll go with that. We were using the Panthers playbook the whole time. Power run, vertical passing game, vertical run power. I don't know, what's a good playbook for our guys? I guess we're kind of used to that Panther playbook by now. Jay Gruden, that's kind of a shotgun formation with extra receivers to spread the defense. Scrambler quarterback creates an extra running threat. We can do, let's see, we got 8 pistols, 14 shotguns, 2 single backs, so a lot of shotgun plays. I think I might want to try that out. Give a little bit more room here to our guys. What do you think in the comments? If you guys can think of a better playbook? So we were previously using the Panthers playbook, which I think we were doing that with Miami, and I just never changed it. And that had a lot of shotgun plays too, but it had a lot of I-form single back. So with Arizona, There's a handful of single backs. So there's not a lot of fullback stuff, and we do like using the fullback. Zone run, West Coast. What about Bruce Arians? We like Bruce. He just won a Super Bowl, so single back special. A lot of shotgun plays. Let's go with Brucey's playbook. Let's see. Vertical run uses agile linemen to create multiple holes. Do we have agile linemen for the halfback to choose from? So let's try that. Vertical. I mean, we changed it to vertical run power. We'll try it. We'll switch up. And then for defense, who's got a 4-6 defense that we can use? That's what we want to. Everything's a 4-3, 4-3, 4-3, 4-3. Oh, there's a 4-6 in there. 4-3. This playbook includes the 4-6 formation, which stops the run at all costs. So maybe we go with the Dallas. Let's keep looking for different playbooks here. We're going all out, trying to get into the playoffs here. 4-4. There's a 4-6 too. Jaguar. I don't know if I want to trust anything the Jaguars do. So Jacksonville, Indianapolis, we got LA. I mean, they've kind of been... Oh, that's the Chargers. I was thinking that's the LA Rams. I was like, the LA Rams have been known for their dominant defense as of late. We got Mike Zimmer. I mean, they've always been good. I'm leaning towards either towards Zimmer or Sean Payton, but the Saints haven't really been known for their good defense over the years. Or Dallas, because Dallas has always had a pretty solid defense the last few seasons. Pittsburgh too, but no 4-6 there. Pete Carroll, I mean, that might be the defensive scheme right there. Pressuring the quarterback with the defensive lineman. We don't have a strong defensive line. Let's see. Let's look at Dallas again. Or is it just the same description here? Yeah, it's the same description. So I think we just go with Seattle. We go based on, I mean, solid defense. They've been one of the best last couple years. Tampa Bay offense won a Super Bowl last season. Let's do it. That's what we're going with. Hopefully I saved that. I don't know if does it reset or did it actually change everything? And it did save. Okay, great. So let's say we jump into it. So it's going to be pretty much a quarterback competition. I think we have Justin Fields on the trade block just to see if anything comes in, but it's open to anything. So we have Justin Fields, we have Tom Brady Jr., and Marcus Mariota. And whoever does the best, and everyone's going to get at least 2 quarters to play. Game 1, I think Justin Fields will have 1 quarter. Tom Brady Jr. will have 2. Mariota will have 1. The next game, Fields will play for 2. Brady Jr. for 1. Mariota for 1. And we'll keep going down the line. So let's start. We got a late game here against Chicago. We're mainly going to be focusing on our guys, so we'll kind of call out the names of the other players somewhat, but we're mainly going to be focusing on our Denver Broncos. So let's jump into it. I think we got the same. I don't know if the preseason changes up year to year or what, but it looks like we got most of the same preseason guys that we did last year, which is Chicago, Cleveland, Jacksonville, and San Francisco. So here we go. And of course, Demaryius Thomas. Any memories you want to share of DT? We don't have any 88s on this team, I don't believe, unless we got like a rookie player that's wearing that number. But we might need to dish that number out. Oh, this is a new. Didn't they move? This is the first game I think in the new Soldier Field. It's a dome too, which is kind of perfect for Chicago. I believe this is the first game at the new stadium. So look at this. And here come our Broncos. So we're going to see Justin Fields. We're also going to see the rookie, Tom Brady Jr. As well as Marcus Mariota, the old veteran on the team. We're going to see who wins this one out. I think our weak point, and while we're on the topic of wide receivers and such. I think our weak point, we kind of talked about this in the last time we streamed, it is the wide receivers. And that's something that if we did trade Justin Fields away, it would be to try to get his top wide receiver. Torrey Holt's moved into the number 1 spot. We signed Mike Evans, who's on his 14th year. So he's probably going to be, heading out, dipping out on us pretty soon, much like the rest of our guys that we were expecting to play a lot longer. We lost Tyreek Hill, Devontae Smith, and Amari Cooper, 2 of them to free agency. 1 we just traded away for the cap room. So here we go. Preseason action underway. And we're not going to play all of the defense of well. We have our new kicker, Sebastian Janikowski, the rookie at FSU, kicking it away. We're only going to play defense for maybe like the first quarter. This is mainly going to be focused on the quarterback play, on the quarterback competition. So that's what we'll be looking at here. Sean Clifford, once again, your starting quarterback for the Chicago Bears. Been here for many, many years. They were in the Super Bowl. Was it last year? Last year, the year before? I have to try to remember now. It's been a time since we last played. I believe it was last year. They played the Steelers in the Super Bowl, right? Someone remind me down in the chat who was our Super Bowl game last season, but he's been on this Bears team for quite a while. He's here for another run at it. So 8 yards on the first play there by Clifford. Again, mainly focusing on our guys, so we're not really going to be calling attention as we normally would to the other side. There's Demaryius Dubose, and he's actually going to injure Sam Adams there. I shouldn't chuckle at that, but Dubose coming in hot. We got him on a 3rd and short here. See, we got the 4-6 in there. Play fake, Clifford. It's going to be completed, first down. And that's supposed to be our strong point this year, our corners, our secondary. On that play, they let the first down. We got Derek Stingley, who we brought back. We were desperately trying to add. We were trying to get Jalen Ramsey to add to that other cornerback side to play with Stingley, but he turned down our contract offer, and Stingley gets beat there. So that's twice that he comes up on the losing end. That's not good. We can't have that happen. Where's the Seahawk defense at that we picked this playbook? We did pick up in the draft Delta O'Neal, the rookie. We still have Keyshawn Clemens, you see there. But our guys are giving up passes left and right. And Clifford, he's in the zone, the X factor here. Here comes Hill, Clifford, and it's knocked away by Jordan Battle. Nicely done. Other defenders making his return to the team. So here's a look at your Broncos. Still got Etor Gross-Matos, Demaryius Dubose, and Chauncey Rivers on the front line. John Banks, Devin Bush, our big signing. Jerry Wiley and Mike Vrabel coming back. Stingley, Leon O'Neal, Jordan Battle, and Keyshawn Clemens. So a lot of faces you remember, but again, we added Bush, we added Delta O'Neal, we added Sean Murphy Bunting as well. A lot of Michigan players we got on this team. I realized as I was looking over the roster, and nothing happening there. John Banks making the stop, so let's see if we can hold him out of the end zone here. Clifford's going to work out of the gun. The handoff, and quickly into the backfield is Etor Gross-Matos. And we're going to hold the Bears to a field goal when it's all said and done. So there you go. Field goal is good. Bears take the early lead. 3-0. Chi-Town. So let's see how Justin Fields does. We've made it clear. And we've been on this team for a while. Oh, here's our new kick returner, Dante Hall. Let's see what he can do. And on the first run back, doesn't get too far. So here comes Justin Fields. He's been on this team since he's been a rookie. Last year, didn't play terribly. He had a few really bad passes, though. You can go back to some of our old broadcasts on YouTube and check out some of those rough passes he had. Still passed for over 4,000 yards, but it was a playoff-less season, and that's been the issue with Justin Fields since he's been on this team. Is this Broncos team has not made the playoffs in a long time, and he's also commanding a really high contract. And if we can get a young quarterback like a Tom Brady or a Marcus Mariota to last us a couple seasons, and we get rid of that big contract, we can bring in some other big names and strike while we got a young quarterback. So we'll see. I mean, it's one thing to command that high price, but you got to deliver, and we didn't deliver with the playoffs last season. So we'll see what happens here. Justin Fields. Look good on that first play. There's Mike Evans. Welcome to the Denver Broncos, the 14-year veteran, Mike Evans. Welcome in. We got a new viewer. Welcome. The Demaryius Thomas tribute. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. Jump in the comments if you want to share your favorite memories of Demaryius Thomas, favorite games, things that jump out to you. We talked about early on in the stream, of course everyone remembers the wild card game with the Pittsburgh Steelers and setting the Super Bowl record for catches and that blowout. Even in a blowout, he was still the most valuable guy on the team for the losing side. Another good run by Jonathan Taylor, who we had a bit of a feisty relationship with last season. He was holding out on us for a bigger contract. We brought in a new running back who did fantastic. Evans. There's a newbie to our team, DJ Moore, for the first down. Mike Evans 2 for 2 in this quarterback competition. But Jonathan Taylor, we were originally going to release after we brought in Jameer Pierce from the Dolphins, and he had 2 or 3 fantastic games. And then Pierce just really trailed off. And then we ended up franchise tagging Jonathan Taylor to bring him back. And we're going to try to re-sign him, hopefully, next season. And we'll see how this ends out. So it's kind of an up and down where Taylor was originally going to be off the team. Then we brought him back. Then we put him as a backup. Then we used him at the end of the season, and he kind of won the starting job back. So opening drive looking good for Justin Fields. We're going to see Tom Brady Jr. for 2 quarters after this. And then we'll see Marcus Mariota in the 4th. And Jonathan Taylor, he gets hurt. My goodness. Is he injury prone? That was what brought us to Jameer Pierce to begin with, was when he got hurt. So preseason game, he's already out. So Pierce is going to come back in already. Incomplete. Pierce, or I should say Justin Fields, in and out of the hands of Anthony Page. And we'll settle for a field goal. So let's see. Sebastian Janikowski, the rookie, the lefty. Kick is away, and it is good. Picked him up in the draft. And the kick is good. A PCL sprain, so there you go, Jonathan Taylor. We'll keep the defense going for one more possession, then we're just going to do all offense for the rest of this game to finish out the first quarter. So on the kick return, and that's where Chicago will take over 31-yard line. We got viewers popping in left and right. Share your favorite Demaryius Thomas moments in the chat. We want to read them out to you guys. Look at that big tackle. How about the Charleston Southern man, Robert Highsmith? Almost like a spear. Looking like Roman Reigns out there making the tackle. John Banks making that stop. So far, I mean, we use this Seahawks playbook, the idea to put pressure to not allow the big run. Not going to be a first down. Nice. I think that was Stingley who was in on there. What do we got? We got 24, which is O'Neal, Delta O'Neal, the rookie. As we're getting into some of these new draft classes, we're starting to see a lot of guys maybe you're familiar with, like Delta O'Neal, Dante Hall, Mike Vrabel. Punting it away to Dante Hall. What's the next draft class we're up to now? Hall with some jukes and jives. We got a couple of comments, but I think it's a spammer, so we'll let that go. Not here for the Demaryius Thomas tribute. Jamil Pierce. Second down and 9. Get some play action here. See how Justin Fields adjusts to that. Play fake. Pressure on. Fields gets rid of it. And there's our new tight end that we brought in, Nick Coffey from Michigan. A lot of Michigan guys. We got Sean Murphy Bunting. We got Coffey from Michigan. We got Tom Brady Jr. from Michigan. We loaded up our guys. Devin Bush, also a Michigan guy. We loaded up the Michigan roster here. 3rd and 5. Fields out to Coffey. That's going to be a first down. Got rid of Noah Fant last season. He couldn't get over the drops. So Fant had to go. And we lost Gesicki to retirement. Everyone just retired on us last season. So Fields looking good so far. We'll have to see how the young Tom Brady Jr. does, who will be coming in next. And Fields connecting with Coffey. And Coffey's looking good too so far. Nick Coffey, who we brought in. I think he's in his third year or so. I don't think he's a rookie. We brought him in, and so far doing solid. Oh, not good blocking there. 66 is Keandre Jones, who just could not hold his man, and Jamil Pierce got blasted. So Fields' drive is going to come to an end soon. He's got 30 seconds. And we're going to see Tom Brady Jr. Maybe we'll let him finish out. We can maybe go in and adjust the rosters. What happened there? Why is a lineman going out for a pass? That was terrible. That shouldn't happen there. Yeah, that was, I don't know why Clay Beckwith was going out for a pass, but he obviously dropped it very easily. Fields, nice throw. Anthony Page, the Penn Quaker. And we will wind down quarter number 1. We got one more play, but we're going to put Fields back in there, let him finish this drive. Jalen Knighton. There we go. So we're going to go in really quick. Depth chart, and then after this, we'll switch it back. But we want to give Fields the chance to finish this drive out. So far, looking good. Oh, what the heck? They put Brady in there. I thought they were going to go to the backups. Maybe they keep the... What the heck? They went in and I put Brady as backup to try to make him move up to the starter. So you just saw the first throw of Tom Brady Jr. And here's a look at our draft class. O'Neal Griffin. Oh, well, that just went away. So that was accidental. So Justin Fields is going to lose a play there because of Madden screwing with us. They stuck in Brady anyway, even though I moved Brady into the starting role, which should have pushed him out. My goodness. Fields is going to dance, and look at that throw. Oh, Smith! No, Brendan Smith. He ruined it. He's a rookie, I do believe. That's going to be it for Fields now. We can put Brady Jr. back in. Oh, man, yeah, when Brendan Smith is not a rookie. But, my goodness. Coffey is a 30-year man. Let's look at this replay. That was terrible. That looked like a rookie play. Justin Fields trying to make an athletic play. He's going to try to hit... Who is that? Dante Hall. He's going to try to hit Dante Hall. Oh, and he takes the ball away from Dante Hall, Brendan Smith, and then drops it. At least if you're going to do that, catch it. Oh, what a terrible play. So we got to send Janikowski out there for the field goal. Trying to make it 2 for 2 for our rookie draft pick. And Janikowski is good. Look at the leg on this guy. It is good, and now we're going to sim forward, and you will officially see now Tom Brady Jr. come in. So Chicago goes down. Or no, we scored. Wait, what happened there? It was intercepted by LaMichael James and a pick six. So there you go. So that helps. So back to Chicago. I thought it was us coming on. 4th and 1. So now it is our time. And now we're going to see the rookie, Tom Brady Jr. coming in for the very first time. So yes, originally it was Tom Brady. We're using the old draft classes as we go along here. But we decided to switch it up to have a little fun because Brady just retired like not that long ago. So we can't have another Tom Brady. So this is going to be Tom Brady Jr. And that's who we drafted. And we're going to see if he is much like Pops. They scouted Brady Jr. as a 6th-round prospect, much like his dad. We took him in like the 3rd or 4th round. I'm going to see he's a pocket passer, different than Justin Fields. So let's see here. Okay, he's got the presence so far, Anthony Page. 1 for 2, although we got robbed because we thought we were controlling Justin Fields trying to make an athletic throw. The game kind of messed us up there, but... Jamil Pearson. Okay, Brady Jr. Now, Brady is going up against the... Oh, Pierce is going to break free! And the yards might go right to Brady Jr. Touchdown, Broncos. Now, in the next game, Justin Fields will get the first 2 quarters. Brady Jr. is going to get 2 quarters here. But Brady Jr. to Pierce. Wow. In Denver. We're looking good in the preseason, much like we were last season. We had a great preseason last year where we got really excited, and then our team kind of trailed off. Is that Claypool? You guys saw the talk of the town of, I don't know if it's the same Claypool, but the Steelers game where, yeah, Claypool may have cost his team some seconds trying to celebrate. 20-3. Hand up to Pierce. Pierce's running game's still not back to where it was, but he did a nice job defensively. Or I should say with the on the receiving game there. We'll see how Brady Jr. can respond now again. Dropping back. Oh, nice throw. It's going to hit Williamson in the hands, fall incomplete. Third and 3. Brady Jr. got some size on him, too. Nice catch by Anthony Page. He got a little tied up. And Page, who's had a nice preseason, he's going to come up injured. So we hate to see that. Hopefully he can shake that off. Pierce. Found a bit of an opening. Bruised ribs, so we're going to take him out. We'll put Dante Hall in there. 2nd and 5. Brady Jr. in the gun. Nice, threading the needle. I mean, he's looking sharp too. And that's the thing, if this guy looks sharp, I mean, Justin Fields is commanding a high contract. We can get 4 years on a rookie deal out of Brady Jr., and we could spend that $100 million that the previous administration tied up into Justin Fields on more players and maybe get a wide receiver. We have Justin Fields on the trade block, so we'll see if any big offers. I think we would look for maybe a big wide receiver. We might not need it in the way our wide receivers are playing. It might, they might be all right. Incomplete. Kerry Coacher. The young Brady Jr. might have forced that one a little bit. 3rd and 8. We're going to change this up because we had a play action, but we got a man on the left side that looks like he wants to lay out Brady, and then a play fake, that's not going to work. Oh, he actually dropped back. Man, this guy's got he's got the bullet arm. Brendan Smith. Justin Fields might be, he might be shaking a little bit on the sideline. Both quarterbacks played well, though. Neither one did poorly. Brady dropping back. Plenty of time. Wide open is Henson, another new tight end. 6 of 9, 138. And Brady Jr. is going to get an entire third quarter. So the numbers will be a little skewed in his direction for game 1. But Justin Fields is going to get 2 quarters in the next game. And game 3, it'll be Marcus Mariota getting 2 quarters. We don't assume Mariota is going to be a starter. We just mainly brought him in, a veteran, to kind of bring in that leadership. I like having a veteran on the team. I did that a lot with my Lions franchise back in the day on Madden 12. We always, anyone that was at the end of their career, we brought in. We had Sanchez, we had Roethlisberger, we had Romo, we had Aaron Rodgers. Everybody was a Lion at the end of their career. I just brought in the vets when nobody wanted them. And Brady Jr. couldn't really find anybody open, just hung on to it and took the sack. Everyone was really, really well covered. Maybe throw that away. 3rd and 23. Oh, boy. Linebacker, I should say a cornerback blitz, I believe, seeing it's a number 20. And Brady Jr. gets sacked again. So there's where the rookie issues are going to come in. Got to see that coming. It looked like he tried to get rid of it at the last minute, but so we're going to punt this one away. And unless the Bears really fall apart, the next time we will see the ball will be in the third quarter. They're going to get a field goal out of it, so here we go. Oh, it's our ball. I thought it was the Bears' ball. Goodness gracious. 3rd and 2 for Brady Jr. I like these plays. I like the passing plays. I want more play. I like using fullbacks, and there's not plays with fullbacks on here, which is the only thing. I like having that that run blocker for the running back to go behind, and this playbook doesn't really have that. Hey, they backed off, and Pierce lowers the shoulder. How about the first down for Jamil Pierce? First and 10, Denver. Play fake. Brady Jr. underthrown. He had an open Anthony Page, and there's where the rookie struggles are going to come in. Anthony Page was open. Brady Jr. just had to put a little more air under that one. We'll look at the replay here. Oh, yeah, if you get that over the head of the defender, Page is into the end zone for 6, but he underthrew it. And there you go. So now Justin Fields can breathe a little easier, as he might have got another opportunity here as we move forward in the preseason. All right. So we get the ball on 1st and 15 after a penalty here for the Broncos. Welcome to all our new viewers. Again, we're here playing with our Broncos, but also paying tribute to the great Demaryius Thomas. So if you have any memories, favorite moments, favorite plays, leave them in the chat. And also on YouTube, if you're watching the on-demand on YouTube, which hopefully will stay up for a long, long time. At any point, too, you guys can jump in the chat on YouTube in the past and share what was your favorite Demaryius Thomas moments, plays. So it doesn't have to just be live on Twitch. We're live on Twitch right now, of course, but if you're watching the replay on YouTube, leave those comments as well. We want to keep that going. Brady Jr. 8 of 13, though. So other than the interception and the couple of sacks he took, he has been looking good. Anthony Page, I'm liking Anthony Page's effort, too. He's been really big in this first preseason game. We talked about one of our big issues is going to be the wide receiver game, because we have Torrey Holt, who's only in his second year. He had a bad case of the drops the second half of the season. We brought in Mike Evans, who's a 14-year veteran. So who knows how healthy he'll stay? Who knows how long he'll be on this team. And other than that, we lost, we lost Amari Cooper. We lost Tyreek Hill to retirement. But Anthony Page might be stepping up. That was a very tight window, but Brady Jr. got it to Anthony Page. But it was fought off by the defender. 20-6 in this preseason game. Handoff to Pierce. Oh, gets trying to come inside and got tied up with his offensive lineman. So 3rd down and 12. This is Brady Jr.'s first 3rd and 12 in the red zone, so let's see how he does. Wide open is Dante Hall, and that's going to be a first down for the Broncos. So how about that? The poise in the pocket. Here we're going to get to see our fullback game a little bit. Jalen Knighton coming in. And nice block by the fullback. That's Lucas Webb out of Cal that threw the block, number 42, allowing Jalen Knighton, who we've signed for about 4 years now, for 1-year contracts, because every time we try to re-sign him, he wants a lot of money to be a 3rd-string running back. We like him as a relief running back, but not enough to pay him what he wants. But nobody else wants to pay him that much either. So we always just let him go. Nobody signs him, and then we always sign him in the offseason. So there you go. So it'll be Marcus Mariota time now. So Brady Jr.'s day is done, and I would say other than the interception, it would have been impressive. And if he had nailed that touchdown, this is a very long drive for Chicago. If, I dare say, if Brady Jr. would have nailed, let me make sure that Mariota is in there, would have nailed that pass for the touchdown, he would have been far and away leading the way for the starting job, which would have sent Justin Fields packing. So we'll see how Marcus Mariota does as we wind down this preseason game. The Bears are still in it now. Oh, Mariota, I didn't even realize that. He's wearing 7. We can't let that happen, right? That's the famous John Elway number. Is that a crime, seeing number 7? That's one thing I know people have requested for years and years in Madden. Something 2K has had for a while with their basketball series is retired numbers. When the Dolphins drafted Tua in this game, there's Page again. He was wearing number 13, which was the Dolphins, of course, Dan Marino number. And we had to get rid of that. That was terrible. And here we go again with number 7. But who knows? Maybe John Elway said, you know what? I like Marcus Mariota. He's been in the league for a while. I'm going to let him wear my number. There goes Pierce. A big run by Pierce. The Broncos are going to score. And the Bears in their dome stadium getting roughed up here in preseason by the Broncos. What was Mariota's normal? He wore 8, right? In Tennessee? What team is he on these days? He's the backup somewhere. So Chicago not going away either. Back to Denver. 34-19. High scoring. Look at the offense. Almost 800 yards of offense between these two teams. Anthony Page again. I'm liking Anthony Page so far. He might find... I'd have to look at what position he is on the depth chart, but... Did we draft him? I don't even remember where he came from. I'll have to maybe look at his history. I think maybe we did draft him a couple years ago. Knighton comes in now. Handoff to Knighton. First down. Good block. Well, there was some good blocking by Anthony Page. We might hit 40 for this preseason game. Come on, throw some blocks. I don't know, 62 out there. Having a hell of a time. Pierce, 122 yards. He had that big receiving play, too, so maybe he's back to his old ways. He had the touchdown catch earlier. Nice throw by Mariota. Brendan Smith. Pistol formations. A lot of these plays in the Bruce Arians playbook. So far, game one, though, with the Arians playbook and the Seahawks, the Pete Carroll defensive playbook, looking good. Pierce into the end zone. Another score by Jamil Pierce, and he's looking good in the preseason game. 2 rushing touchdowns, a receiving touchdown, 3 for him. And our Broncos in our quarterback battle, they put 41 up on the board. Chicago is going to score here, and they'll kick it away. Onside kick is recovered, and we'll wind down this final minute or so. Nice game for preseason. Oh, the Bears are calling timeouts. Come on now. It's preseason. You're down by 20. Don't do this, Chicago. First down. That's going to clinch it. All right, you want to call timeout, Chicago? You want to play that way? You want to play that way, Chicago? Let's go. Let's play that way. Whoops. Well, there you go. They did want to play that way. They got the interception. All right, well, screw that team. Calling their timeouts. They didn't even do anything with it. So there you go. First game, first preseason game in the books. And the QB competition. It's heating up. Bears ended up with more passing yards, 365, but we'll take a look at the end of our first quarterback battle. We'll do the assessments here. Look at that, Paul Ebner, 303. But for our Broncos, Brady, 10 of 16, 182, touchdown and a pick. Justin Fields, 6 of 9, 77. Again, he only played 1 quarter. Brady Jr. played 2. Fields is going to get 2 quarters in the next game. And Mariota, so everyone played well on our guys' end, so let's get into the next game, where it's going to be more Justin Fields. How about what we're loading to? Let's share some more Demaryius Thomas moments. We'll look up some of the stats he had over the years, because he is incredible. Look at Anthony Page. He's only in the 60s, but he was solid. He did good. We got an injury. Oh, Tristan Hill. Foot fracture. That hurts. All right, moving on to Cleveland. So Demaryius Thomas is going to finish his career 9,700 yards, almost 10,000 yards. 63 touchdowns. His 2011 year, that was the one with Tebow. He had 500 51 yards, 4 touchdowns. And then the Peyton Manning years. Look at these numbers. 1,434, 10 touchdowns. The next year, 1,430. So 4 yards less, but 4 more touchdowns. The year after that, 1,619, 11 touchdowns. The year after that, 1,304 yards. And the year after that, this would be the year with Trevor Siemian in 2016, 1,083 yards. And then even after that, with the next year would have been Case Keenum. He still had 949, and then after that dropped down to 677, but still had multiple touchdowns every single year. Then he split his time between Denver and Houston before playing with the New York Jets. It was pretty outstanding. I mean, you think about that stretch right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to count the 6th year because it was 949, which is close enough to 1,000. That's 6 straight years with 1,000 yards for DT. And I mean the touchdowns too. He had pretty much multiple touchdowns every season except for that last season with the New York Jets. Number 88. What other famous 88s do we have in Denver? Desmond Clark. Nick Vannant. We're in 88 now. So again, share your moments that you got down in the comments. And we want to read them out loud with you guys. Let's look at real quick our roster. See if there's a little history on Anthony Page, because he impressed week 1. And Page is down there, so he's in his 2nd year. So we must have drafted him last year. We had to have drafted him, but he showed out here today. Did we get any offers for Justin Fields? We did not. Let's make sure that he's still on the trade block. Not saying we're going to trade him, but we want to see what offers are out there. Oh, add to trade block, so he was on the trade block. So we'll see. We'll see what comes up. Not saying we're going to make any deals right away. We need to take the old captain status away from Pierce. Let's give it to Mike Evans. You know, he's an old veteran. There you go. Captain Mike. I don't even remember where our other captain patches are. Couldn't even tell you, to be honest. Banks should probably be a captain on this team, as good as he is. Like him. What about Stingley as well? Make him a captain. There you go. So we got we got 2 guys on offense, 2 on defense. That's perfect. All right, let's get into the next thing. Let's get a quick picture though for the old thumbnail. I think it's mainly going to be pictures of quarterbacks, but I do like that picture for Fields. It's good, or yeah, for Pierce. Ka-ching. I don't know if we'll use that one, but we'll see. All right, home game, Broncos Park. Let's do it. Broncos and Browns. Edit computer uniforms. We got to put them. I wish they had. I hate the brown face mask. I don't like the gray face mask either. I want the white face mask. Although I like the, I don't like the matte finish on the new one, so I'll go with those. There we go. I guess just the whole 2010 look, right? They've been wearing brown a lot lately, the old brown pants look. What about that little alternate? And people hated those unis. They were one and done, those uniforms. They made one full 5-year rotation, and then that was it. Isn't there a color rush like the all brown? Is that not in here? Oh yeah, right there. Let's do that, because they do like to wear that in real life, the brown pant look. You know I'm a uni guy. I gotta spend all my time on the uniforms here. I think those look good. Alright, we're gonna go with that. There you go. A lot of orange in this one. Brown and orange. Let's do it. Then we got Jacksonville and San Fran coming up next, so should be interesting. We'll see how this plays out. It's going to be Fields for 2 quarters, Brady for 1, so Torrey Holt. We didn't see much of him from the first preseason game. Let's just jump into it. Because we got 4 games we got to cram in, and we know what it's going to look like, the introductions and all that fun stuff. So we'll play defense for a quarter here, and it's going to be all offense after that. Janikowski boots it away, and we're underway. Cleveland and Denver. What we got leading the way for Cleveland? Oh, it's Baker. There's been debate about him lately, if we're going to keep him around or not. But in this world, in this universe, gosh, Baker's been on this Browns team over a decade now. So we'll see how he does here on this opening drive, preseason. Baker's going to start in the gun. Play fake. He's going to throw it. Oh, man, we had a chance at an interception. I don't know why there was no effort made on the interception. Yeah, weak effort by our guys. Look at that right there. Jump up, make the play. That was the rookie Delta O'Neal. What do you guys, are you guys uni guys? What do you think of the Browns face mask? I don't like the brown color. I like the white face mask, the Tim Couch era. I don't like the gray either, but the helmets are shinier. Man, Baker. Quick. With his throws. Like a gunslinger. Like Rich Gannon out there. I miss the old gunslingers. There aren't many of those. The Brett Favres, the Rich Gannons, the big... I consider Kurt Warner a gunslinger. The big quarterbacks that just threw the ball. The new era is kind of the Kyler Murrays, the Justin Fieldses, Russell Wilson, all those guys. Well, Cleveland quickly pouring down the field here. Nice sack. John Banks, the new captain. Captain status. Broncos don't do captain patches, I guess. No captain patch for the Broncos. Well, it's looking like the Bears game again. We let them go right down the field. We're holding them out of the end zone. We'll take that all day. Come on, defense. Both O'Neals are back there. Delta O'Neal, Leon O'Neal. They let the catch happen. It's out of bounds, though. I'd like to see a little more effort from those corners. Field goal is good. Browns, 3-0, much like the Bears. Taking the early lead. All right. Waiting for a big kick return from Dante Hall. We haven't had that yet. Not going to happen here either. Justin Fields stepping back in. 6 of 9 in his last game. Played pretty well. Fighting for his life. The worst thing that Justin Fields has attached to him right now, as good as he is, for a quarterback that missed the playoffs, is a high contract. If you're making that much money, you got to deliver. If not, you're going to be expendable. Ask Brock Osweiler. And good for him. He made his money of $72 million. That was another quarterback that threw Demaryius Thomas some passes. Brock Osweiler. But as soon as he had his 1 year in Houston, it didn't pan out. That was it with that big contract. Justin Fields, I don't think the Broncos have made the playoffs. And since I've been, this is year 11, I've been with the Dolphins for 7 years, the 49ers for 1 year. I never remember the Broncos ever being in the playoffs, so, you know, cut your losses, right? Been all runs so far. Play fake this time, and Fields, this is where Fields can use his athleticism that Brady Jr. doesn't have. Oh, incomplete. Mike Evans. One-on-one. And Justin Fields is probably cringing a bit, knowing that a play like that is made and his job is a little more safer. Can't put that one all on Justin Fields. No one is around, so Fields is going to run it. Nice blocking there, and Fields heads out. I think that was a late hit out. But that's something you get with Fields that you don't get with Brady Jr. That scrambling ability. Anthony Page. I'm digging the lowly rated Anthony Page. He's been solid out of Penn. We drafted him last season. Might be our diamond in the rough. We might not need another wide receiver. Page, Evans, Holt. That's your group right there. Incomplete. Almost a turnover there. Second and 10 now for Fields. That one is going to be incomplete. DJ Moore. Third down. Fields desperately trying to get into the end zone here. Dropping back. He's going to try to squeeze it in. It's dropped again by Mike Evans. Twice Mike Evans. Might have killed the dreams, the hopes of Justin Fields. Field goal is good, though, by Sebastian Janikowski. Man. Justin Fields needs to have a talk with Mike Evans. Like, hey now, I'm fighting for my life here. I'm fighting for my career. My Broncos life and career, everything I've worked for. You can't be dropping these things now. Twice I put it on the money for you. This will probably be our last defensive possession of this game, then we'll go all offense from here on out. Whoa, Mike Vrabel. Welcome into the backfield. Yes, sir. Once again, we're looking sharp in the preseason. We just need to match that in the regular season. We had a couple of good regular season games last year, but down the stretch, we really kind of faltered. After the bye week, we had all those losses, like 5 or 6 losses in a row. We gotta try to keep this going. Pitch into the outside. Decent juke, but our man from Charleston Southern, Robert Highsmith, on the stop. 2nd and 9. Baker Mayfield. Empty set. Oh, that should have been intercepted. right into the hands of Jerry Wiley. He might not even realize it was coming his way. That's how fast it came. Wiley should have intercepted that for sure. 3rd down and 9 for our Broncos here. Blitz is on, and down goes Baker. Wiley making up for dropping the interception. We brought the blitz. We brought the heat. And Jerry Wiley, the East Carolina Pirate, comes in and brings down Baker Mayfield. So how about that for our defense? Let's keep that defense going. Here we go. Browns punted it away. Here comes Dante Holloway. We got the viewers piling in now. We're doing our Demaryius Thomas tribute stream. So if you guys have any favorite memories of Demaryius Thomas, anyone that just joined in, we've been sharing our favorite memories, going over his stats. Jump in the comments. Let us know favorite games, favorite moments from Demaryius Thomas's career as we're playing on with our Denver Broncos in our 11th season. We'll read your comments out. We got the chat up, so let us know. What was your favorite Demaryius Thomas moment? Whether you're a Broncos fan, whether you're someone that Demaryius Thomas used to torment, if you're a Chiefs fan or a Raiders fan who was on the other side of Demaryius Thomas doing his thing. Let us know what moments stick out to you guys. Justin Fields calling play fake here, or audible. Torrey Holt, I think that's his first catch of the preseason so far. Justin Fields only 2 of 6, but a lot of those were drops by Mike Evans, so it's not all on Fields. Fields is going to get one more quarter, though, in this preseason game before we turn it over to Tom Brady Jr. in the 3rd. Fields dumps it off to Coffey, who's also been impressive. Second down and inches. Pierce comes into the game now for the Broncos. Hand off to Pierce. Big opening for the offensive line. He gets hit hard, but still gets the... Go ahead and celebrate, Stewart, but we got the first down. Go ahead and celebrate. That'll be the end of the first. As we head into the second, it's 3-3. But Justin Pierce knocking on the end zone here. See if we can work it in. Did not get in the end zone last time. And Fields couldn't find anybody and eventually just took the sack. So 2nd and 19. Yeah, DJ Moore might have a break on it. There he goes. Yep. I kept my eye on Moore. I said if that defender comes up, we're hitting Moore. And we got him. Jonathan Taylor steps back in. Gets the handoff. And he's going to get double teamed. Pushed back. Not able to get into the end zone. Can Taylor punch it in here? These are always the hardest plays, these goal lines. And he is going to do it. Touchdown, Jonathan Taylor. And the Broncos have their first lead of the second preseason game. There we go. All right, let's move forward to our next offensive possession. We're only controlling the offense from here on out. See how our defense does. Come on, defense, stop them. Oh, what a big play. 25 yards. And they do score. Neil Racker, look at that. All right, so 6:21 for Justin Fields to try to maintain his starting job with the young rookie. It's the difference of $100 million versus a rookie contract. Who's going to win out in this preseason? We do have Fields on the trade block to see if any big offers come in. And unable to bring it in, DJ Moore. Tossed into double coverage, but it was put right where DJ Moore is able to get his hands on it. Where the viewers coming in again for our Demaryius Thomas tribute. Again, if you're just joining us, in the chat, leave your favorite Demaryius Thomas moments and memories, and we want to read them out on the stream. Favorite games, favorite plays, favorite moments, on and off the field. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, on replay, do the same thing in the comments. We might not be live anymore if you're watching in the future on YouTube, but definitely keep leaving your comments down below. We want this to be a place where people can leave their memories and their comments of the great Demaryius Thomas. Play action fake. Fields is going to heave it. He's got an open man, and it's swatted away. Mike Evans did have a bit of a beat on his corner, and it got swatted away. So back to a second down. Nicely done. Torrey Holt making the grab. 6 of 12, which the numbers don't look great, but I mean, they're moving. They're staying productive. And also vote down below, guys. Who do you guys think should be the starting quarterback? Do we keep Justin Fields with this hefty contract that he's going to command? Or do we go ahead to the rookie? Do we give Tom Brady Jr. a chance? Who was a 6th-round prospect, much like his dad, but we took him. What did we take him? In the 3rd or 4th round, I believe? Or do we just say, forget it? Do we just go with Marcus Mariota, the veteran, let him play a year or two while we figure out our quarterback situation? And again, it's not like Justin Fields has played bad last year or so far in the preseason. It's a matter of saving money. If Tom Brady Jr. is going to be good and he can do the part, you got him for at least 4 years on a rookie contract before you have to give him the 5th-year offer. That allows you to have $100 million to play with and bring in some other weapons and get that Super Bowl. So that's the only issue with Justin Fields is the contract. So Jonathan Taylor got a nice 66 yards here in this preseason game so far. 3rd and 6. We'll see if Fields can get a touchdown pass. Oh boy, nobody's really open, and Fields tried to run it, and he couldn't get away. Gay getting to Fields for the 2nd time, bringing him down. And the Broncos will settle for a field goal. Let's see if Janikowski, does he have the leg for a 42-yarder? He does. We can actually kick field goals now in this game. That's been the issue with our field goal kicking, is the kickers have been awful. We can actually make kicks now with Janikowski. That's wonderful. All right, we're going to jump forward. We'll see if we get another possession here. And they're going to score, and there's not going to be much left that we can do with 30 seconds. So, rush by Jonathan Taylor. Justin Fields incomplete. Fields is going to make a big play there. Well, let's jump in there. Let's do the last play with 7 seconds. We got to Hail Mary this thing, right? Or maybe we can get one. We can do one more quick throw. We'll try to hit coffee here. Call the timeout. There we go. And timeout. Or maybe we just kick a field goal. Should we go with the field goal? Or go for the Hail Mary? I mean, it's preseason, right? It's a 52-yarder. It's a good. We can test Janikowski's leg. See what he's got in him. Can we actually kick 50-yard field goals with this kicker? Nope, it's going to fall short. So that's what we know Janikowski's limit might be. Is in that 50 field goal range. Okay, well, that's going to do it for the first half here. The Browns will get the ball to begin half number 2. And you see Tom Brady Jr. warming up. He's going to get 1 quarter here. Oh, we are going to get the ball. I keep thinking we're not getting the ball to begin the second half. Well, he got a freebie with that completed pass. That's all right. Mariota's going to come in for the last quarter. Nice little fake by Brady, and Pierce will get the first down. So we'll see. So Justin Fields had a lot of yards, which is something he did last season, but no touchdowns. So we'll see. Brady Jr. to Anthony Page. Page with the speed. The Penn Quaker getting the first down. I'm getting hungry. It's almost lunchtime, 11:45. We're going to finish this out. We can knock out all these preseason games in due time. I believe. I do believe. Play fake. Brady. Dropped by Smith. Man. That was a big moment for Brady. A lot of these receivers letting our quarterbacks down as they're fighting for their job here. Play fake. Brady. Almost intercepted. So we've seen a couple of those kind of throws from Brady too. Go to the underthrow. All right. Scoot across to our next moment, our next possession on offense here. And they're going to punt it. Oh, or was it a fumble, it said?
Here we go, here we go.
They must have fumbled. Okay, so we get the ball instead of fumble. So we get the ball in really good field position here. Anthony Page, first down, Broncos. What do you guys think so far? Brady or Fields? Brady Jr., I should say, or Fields. Bit of an overthrow there. Looking for Kerry Coacher. We're testing out a lot of the passing, too, in these possessions. And a quarterback sack. Myles Garrett, what's he doing playing this deeply into the third quarter? Third and goal for the Broncos. Brady, caught by Smith. I think we're going to settle for a field goal. So no one's really pulled away so far in this game. What an interesting battle. In our first game, I'd say all three quarterbacks played well. In game two, I don't think either quarterback played particularly well. Marcus Mariota, I need to change his number from 7 to something else. Or should we just keep it a 7 just for fun? What the heck? Right? We'll say John Elway gave him his blessing and he's wearing number 7 for funsies. So the quarter will end, and that will be it for Brady Jr. So it's going to be Marcus Mariota that gets the final quarter here. So not a lot of time for him to shine. In the next game, it's going to be Mariota for 2 quarters. Or maybe we should just keep it, because Mariota's not going to be the starter. Maybe the next game we let Brady Jr. have 2 quarters with the starters. Or we did that in the last one. Well, let's see. We'll let Brady Jr. start the next game. We'll do him for 2 quarters and Fields for 2 quarters. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to play this. How do I want to play this in my head? So Brady Jr. had 2 quarters in the second game. Wait, nobody was open there. And then Fields had 2 quarters here with the starter. So let's give Brady Jr. 2 quarters with the starters in the next game. And then the last preseason game, we'll let Justin Fields do 2 quarters. Again. So everyone will have 2 except for Mariota. Draw play to Pierce. Browns defense has always been solid, but they've never made a deep postseason runs. Mariota. Nice throw by Mariota. Even better catch by Coacher. Mariota says, I want the job. Give it to me. First and 10. All right, Mariota looking good again. Completing the pass to Dante Hall. It's interesting for you guys seeing these former division rivals, Dante Hall, Sebastian Janikowski dressing up in Broncos orange and blue. Nowhere to go for Pierce on that run. 2nd and 12. Oh, Mariota's going to lose it. It's going to be picked up. We got to get rid of the ball faster. There's just nobody open. Their corners are killing us. I'm jealous of their corners. We've had that issue with a lot of guys. That's my bad. I'm just hanging on the ball trying to find anyone open. And touchdown. So looking like the Browns might take this one unless we make some kind of rally here. Not a good pass there by Mariota. Only 163 passing yards. Again, neither quarterback really played well. Slide. Oh, he got hit. Come on, throw the flag now. Throw the flag, hitting number 7. John Elway giving that number to Marcus Mariota, giving him the blessing, saying, hey, I want you to train. I want you to teach these young quarterbacks. Mariota takes a shot just as he gets rid of it. Knocked away. And these Browns continue to make life difficult for our Bronco quarterbacks. Man. Myles Garrett, what a monster. All right, that should just about do it. We'll sim, well, they're telling us to go for him 4th and 18. Why not? It's preseason, right? What the heck? Not going to matter anyway. So we win a big one on the road. Here comes Garrett again. Why is Myles Garrett playing? He's playing against third stringers this late. That's rotten. What are they doing, Cleveland? Letting him play this late. And they are going to score again, so Cleveland's going to blow us out here. We got to regroup. Dante Hall makes his second grab. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning here. Good catch by Pierce. All right, see Mariota can put a little drive together here at the end of this one. Mariota's going to roll out. He's got a million guys in his face. He's going to give it away. Incomplete. Dante Hall can't fight off his competition. More pressure on, and Mariota is able to find Brendan Smith, the duck to the Hurricane. First down Broncos. Mariota's getting the ball away at least. Making plays. Again, he's going to take a hit just to get rid of it. Not much on this line. I mean, we're pretty much down to the third stringer, so what can you expect at this point? There we go. Oh, what's Wiley doing in there? Why is Wiley making catches? Jerry Wiley, the linebacker, making a catch, and he got a first down. What the heck is that? I have no idea why he's... I guess, you know, preseason, they just pick any players they want. My goodness. Man, that should have been a flag there and some kind of holding on that jailbreak. Nobody can get open on that one. Nice play. Mariota, Anthony Page. Shy of the end zone. That was fantastic. So I'd say down the stretch, Mariota, I don't know why they're wanting us to throw it on 1st and goal. Run that thing in. Mariota, under pressure, made some good throws down the stretch. And he's going to get us a touchdown, so there you go. Go ahead and sim forward. We'll let the game do an onside kick because we can never do onside kicks. They didn't even... Oh, yeah, it was failed anyway. So there you go. Cleveland's going to take this one blowout fashion. We got any good pictures for the thumbnail here? Quarterback sack there. No quarterback picture. We might need to just make our own pictures then. For the thumbnail. It was all Cleveland in this one, and we'll take a look at our assessment of our quarterbacks here before we get into the next one. Fields went 9 of 16, 127. Mariota went 7 of 13, 117. And Brady Jr., 4 of 7, 38 yards. So far, no one has really jumped out. First game, everyone was even. Second game, nobody was able to really get into the end zone and put any points on the board. So we'll see going into game number 3 how this turns out. But much like the last preseason, I'm excited about this team because they're... I mean, we didn't get the win there, but still there's a lot to like. Hey, we have a chat from a first-time viewer, Lava Man 5021. Welcome, Lava Man, to our Demaryius Thomas tribute stream. Welcome. Give us a follow and in the comment, do you have any Demaryius Thomas moments? Lava Man, you did follow us. Thank you so much. Lava Man 5021 coming in with the 44th follow. And if you have any favorite moments of Demaryius Thomas, please in the comments let us know, because we're giving a tribute to his great life and career as we just happen to be coaching the Denver Broncos when this big news went down. Okay, let's see. We got some trade offers here. And whatever comments or memories you got, Lava Man, we want to read them out loud. So here we go. Let's review these offers for Justin Fields. It's a lot of draft picks. I'm interested in players, not so much in draft picks. Everyone's just offering draft picks. Tampa Bay's offering a first-round draft pick. How about that? That has some potential, but I'm not too in love with any of these offers yet. So we're going to decline them all for right now. And we're going to move on to our next game at Broncos Park. Oh, I can play offense only. Control offensive snaps only. Crucial third down, 2-minute drill, red zone mode, play defense only. I want to do some defense. Not just all offense, even though we're mainly here for the QBs. Lava Man, if you're watching on a computer or on desktop mode, on your cell phone or tablet, you can see your name scrolling at the top of the screen as latest followers. We're glad to have you here, my friend. In this one, we're going to let Brady Jr., he's going to get the first possessions, the first half. Justin Fields will get the second half. And then the final game, Justin Fields will get the first half, and Brady Jr. will get the second half. So here we go. We're going to skip forward. We already know what everyone's looking like. So let's go in. We'll make the change to the depth chart here. And it's going to be Tom Brady Jr. getting the first 2 quarters of action here. As we got the 49ers on the docket here. San Francisco won the Super Bowl a couple of years ago, our old team. We played our first 2 years with the 49ers. They fired us. Deion Barnes came in. They finally found their man. They won a Super Bowl a couple of years ago. Lava Man says, from what I've seen, you're my favorite streamer. Well, my goodness. Well, thank you so much. Have you been watching us for a while? This is the first time we're hearing from you. God bless you for the nice comments. Barnes dropping back. Well, tell your friends to join in too. We want to be all their favorite streamers. Thank you, Lava Man. What kind of games you've been playing lately? What sports are you into? What's your favorite teams? Give us all the details. We love chatting with you guys. And any Demaryius Thomas moments you got? What have you been playing these days? Well, so far, all the opening drives in these preseason games have been the team just rolling down the field. We haven't allowed a touchdown yet. Deion Barnes going to try to be the first to break that. I love football. My favorite team is the Seahawks. Okay, well, we're playing with the Pete Carroll defense here. We're in a 4-6 defense, and our scheme suggested that we use the Pete Carroll defense as our top defense here. So we're mainly focusing on the quarterback battle between Justin Fields and Tom Brady Jr., but we're playing a little bit of the defense here in these preseason games, and you can see your Seahawk defense on full display here. Well, we're glad to have you aboard. Big Seahawks fan. Sorry, it's been a rough season for you guys this year. It has definitely not been the best. But you can always think back to the good old days of the Legion of Boom and from a couple of years ago. We were just talking about, being a Seahawks fan, we were talking about Super Bowl 50, Super Bowl 48, where Demaryius Thomas, even though the Broncos got blown out by the Seahawks, still set the record for all those catches. I bet that was a favorite moment for you, Lava Man, was that Super Bowl win, that blowout over the Broncos. How could it not be, right? Play fake, Barnes. He's got all day. He's going to throw. Hey, we did a quarterback spy, and it worked out. Lava Man says, oh, yeah. Yep. Good memories there for the Seahawks. Lava Man. 3rd and 10. Can we do it for the 3rd game in a row? Let them go all the way down and not score. Look at the Browns after they've blown us out. They only put up 7 the next week. Quarterback sack, Jerry Wiley. His name's come up a lot in this preseason. We hold him to a field goal again. Lava Man 50-21 says we choked against the Patriots. Well, I mean, you did good up until that final throw, right? I mean, you guys were doing awesome. You had the big play at the end, the tip pass that was caught. Everyone was looking like, oh, the Seahawks are going to do it again. We got a dynasty, and then, yeah, they did, you know, the famous moment, why did they throw it instead of run it? And it was intercepted. And the rest was history, as they say. We should have run it. A lot of people are saying that, right? God, I'm blanking on the name. The fellow that got the interception in that game on the Patriots, he came to the Cardinals. Because I'm a Cardinals fan as well. Cardinals and Broncos are my 2 teams, and he came to the Cardinals, but then ended up like semi-retiring or not wanting to play this season. So I don't know what the deal was with that. So Brady Jr. is in there. Give to Jonathan Taylor. Taylor going to the outside, and he's got a first down. Jonathan Taylor working on that. Malcolm Butler, that's the name I couldn't think of. Had to Google it real quick. Malcolm Butler was a Cardinal for a very short time, and then decided it wasn't for him. But franchise tag, Jonathan Taylor getting the first down for us there. 1st and 10. Brady gives it to Pierce, who stumbled. He had a big opening, and Pierce couldn't stand upright. The 2nd down and 8 for Brady Jr. Play fake. Brady slings it in there, and it's going to be dropped by Moore. DJ Moore. So this is Brady's first chance, extended period with the starter, so it'll be interesting to see how he does. We got some sports news here. Jaguars head coach repeatedly had multiple run-ins with players and staff. Urban Meyer. It is not sounding like this Jaguars tenure for Urban Meyer has been going too well. Anthony Page, who I think has been my favorite receiver in the preseason so far, getting the first down. Lava Man said Marshawn could have jumped over the entire line for the touchdown. No kidding, right? I mean, he had just done that a couple plays ago, too, right? Wasn't it the touchdown beforehand he did that? That's what everyone was saying, but what can you say? Dwell on it. And then, of course, the one I remember, the Super Bowl 40. I don't know if you want to relive that one. Super Bowl 40 is one that, boy, everyone says that the Seahawks got robbed with all the terrible calls where Big Ben didn't, obviously didn't cross the goal line, and a lot of the penalties and bad calls that Hasselbeck and everyone had go against him. Brady just had to force an inventory hold, and it gets dropped. There's a look at our draft class again. So we drafted Brady Jr. in the 4th round. He's a 6th-round prospect. And a first down. Are you into any other sports, Lava Man? Do you like baseball, hockey, any other games besides sports? We do free plays on here as well. If you've been watching this for a while, we play other games. Crash Bandicoot, God of War. We played Tony Hawk a couple of days ago. We've been into baseball. We were pretty much playing baseball, our Arizona Diamondbacks. But then when the news of Demaryius Thomas broke, we knew we had to do one more Broncos stream here before we get back to baseball, just to pay tribute to the legend. What sad news that was. Basketball. I see a lot of people shouting out basketball. I haven't been into basketball the last couple years. I'm terrible at the basketball game, so I never played basketball on this channel. Overthrown by Brady Jr., and it's going to be picked off. Looking for Mike Evans. So that was not a great drive for Tom Brady Jr. I mean, he moved the ball, but it ended up getting picked off. Okay, Lava Man. Maybe that's why our name's Lava Man, because we lived out in the desert. Well, you should tune into our Diamondbacks franchise. It looks very different. Pretty much Jake Lamb is the only player from the Diamondbacks still on our team, but we got Javi Baez, we got Kyle Schwarber, Tyler Glasnow, Kevin Kiermaier, Charlie Blackman. I say Justin Blackman, thinking of football. We got Charlie Blackman, Mike Moustakas. We have all the old episodes up on our YouTube page, Lava Man, so give us a follow and subscribe over on our YouTube page if you want to see all the old Diamondbacks episodes. They're up there, so check those out. But we're going to be streaming a lot of Diamondbacks over the next couple of days and weeks here as we're getting close to the end of our 2nd season with them, so make sure you keep up with that. So we got the Diamondbacks going. But yeah, basketball, I've talked about it in the old streams. You can probably find the old comments there. But I've just fallen out of basketball the last couple of years with the kind of dynasties and the teams that dominate. I am a Phoenix Suns fan, though. You're talking about living in Arizona. I grew up watching the Steve Nash Phoenix Suns, Nash and Stoudemire, Rajah Bell, Boris Diaw, Jason Richardson, even Shaq. A couple of years he came over, part of those Suns teams. Oh, what was that defense? Derek Stingley, who's our top cornerback, just got burned and might been one of the worst plays I've seen out of him. That was terrible from Stingley. That was really, really, really bad. That was really bad by Stingley. My goodness. That was terrible. So 10-0, San Fran. So that'll be the end of quarter number 1. So Brady only got 1 possession in the first. He's going to get the second quarter here. And then we'll let Justin Fields get quarter 3 and quarter 4. We haven't seen any big punt returns out of Dante Hall yet. Brady Jr. with the starters for one more quarter. Jonathan Taylor, first down. Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh. 60 Pittsburgh. They'll 60 Pittsburgh play. Quick pass by Brady Jr. connecting with Torrey Holt. We got a flag. Defensive pass interference. We got to decline that, right? Or no, we'll get more yards if we accept it. All right, we'll take it.
Automatic first down.
That'll put us on the... or maybe we should have declined it. That would have put us on... I was thinking... Oh, my God. I was thinking it was going to put us... We shouldn't have taken that, actually. I think we lost more yards than we gained. I misread. I thought that was going to put us on our... 42-40 and not realizing it was past the 50, but I'll live and learn. Jonathan Taylor, good opening. There goes Taylor inside the 20. So Brady Jr., can he get the ball in the end zone? What do you think, Lava Man? Should we go with the rookie? Or should we stick with Justin Fields? That was a rough throw. Only 2 of 7 so far for Brady Jr. He has hidden potential, though. That was a good pass, but Torrey Holt can't hang on to it. All right, 1 vote. Lava Man says stick with Justin Fields in that hefty contract. Are we getting downs towards our hidden potential playing him in the preseason, or is that only regular season stuff? Oh, man. Another bad throw. If he throws that inside, that's a touchdown, but he threw it high. And it got picked off. So, yeah, it's not looking good for the young Brady Jr. You throw that inside, touchdown. It went high. So let's give him his next possession on offense here. Jump forward, change of possession. There we go. And the 49ers score. So we're getting blown out again. Boy, this is 2 games in a row we're getting blown out here. All right, one more chance for Brady. The last gasp, if you will. There we go. Nice catch, and Torrey Holt can't break past the final defender. Again, I'm not bothering with the other guys. Normally, we have a call sheet for both sides. We're just worried about our guys in the preseason here. That looked nice by Brady Jr. That was a 40-yard catch by Torrey Holt. How about that? Hand off to Pierce. 2nd and 1 for the Broncos. Broncos starters. Jonathan Taylor. Oh, Jonathan Taylor bulldozing forward in the first down. Brady's going to line up in the gun here. Going to the end zone. Underthrown again. He had Anthony Page, 3 interceptions. Oh my God. He had an open Anthony Page. And another underthrow by Brady Jr. Do you play UT? What is UT? UT. I don't know what UT is. Maybe I know. Oh, we'll look at this again. This might be the worst outing so far, which might give Justin Fields another year. You put this ball over here, anywhere over here. That's a touchdown. Look at where it ended up. Oh, had an open man. Ultimate team. Oh, no. I don't do any. I'm very, God bless you if you play Ultimate Team, but it is not, I don't. It's pretty much pay to play, right? You can only get a good team if you pay real money. So I don't do the microtransaction stuff. I tried it a little bit with Madden 12, doing the whole thing, and it could be a cool idea, but pretty much you have to pay just to have a good team. So I don't do any Ultimate Team. Not for me. I'm just a strict franchise guy. I like building my team the old natural way. Everyone's kind of worried the new college football game that's coming out. Lava Man might have a lot of that kind of microtransaction stuff. I'm building my ultimate team right here with the Broncos. I don't need cards to do it. I got my ultimate team right here. Well, there comes the pressure. Lava Man says it's somewhat play to win. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Not for me, I hate to say, though. I know a lot of people really get into it. A lot of people really like it, but it is not for me for sure. Oof. So that stat line right there, I think, is going to buy Justin Fields, unless Brady Jr. has a fantastic final preseason game. It might buy Justin Fields another season here in Denver. Intercepted by Mike Vrabel. Thank you, Lava Man. I appreciate it. Do you play it, though? I'm guessing this is something you play or have put some time into. Incomplete to Mike Evans. And if you do play Ultimate Team, what's your Ultimate Team look like? What uniforms do you use? What players do you got? Yeah, well, tell me about your Ultimate Team. Tell me all about it. So first half with Tom Brady Jr. with the starters has netted 0 points so far. That one was nicely done by Page. Kyler Murray. Lava Man's got Kyler Murray on his squad. He's on the Buccaneers on this franchise here. Boy, nobody is open. You just got to kind of try to make something happen and get it in there to Mike Evans. Not realizing how much time was ticking down. I think we accidentally called a running play. We can't call another timeout. We got to just audible out of this thing. Let's just go 4 verticals. What the heck? Oh, no, I called the wrong play. Called the wrong play. Audible again. There we go. 4 vertical. Let's do it. Check down to Pierce. We got a flag. Probably going to be a holding. Lava Man says at wide receiver I got Randy Moss and Michael Thomas and DJ Metcalf. That is a good team. So Randy Moss, they have legends, right? In this Ultimate Team, like legends cards, I believe. We have our, you should check out our RXFL. We have our legends season mode that we got with our relocation team. You should give that a check if you like watching the legends play. Tom Brady Jr., nice pass. Connecting with DJ Moore. And we're also playing, because we're in our 11th season here, we're playing with a lot of the draft classes. So that's why you're seeing a lot of these Dante Halls and Mike Vrabels and stuff. We're playing with the 98, 99, 2000 draft classes. So you're going to see a lot of old familiar names in there. Boy, nobody's really open. Brady's just got to roll out, and he tried to throw it, and he's going to get sacked. So the final timeout's going to get killed. And I mean, it's preseason, so it doesn't really matter. We'd probably go for a field goal if this was regular season at this point, but Mike Evans is there. Knocked away. Dante Hall was a beast. Yes, sir. That's why I drafted him. I mean, he's a rookie here, but yeah, I made sure I drafted him when I saw him. We have the benefit of hindsight, of course, using these draft classes that are have already been in and out of the NFL. There's an open guy. Incomplete. Come on, Mike Evans. So there's going to be your final stat line for Tom Brady Jr. before we turn it over to Justin Fields. See how he does. We're going to get at least 3 on the board. And that's going to do it for the first half. So we leave it up to the peoples. Whether you think it's I think it's fun using the old draft classes, but then you do have kind of like the benefit of like, oh, Dante Hall, I know what he's going to be. I'm going to draft him, and you know, stuff like that. So you know names versus bad players, but you know, it's virtual. They might not always turn out to be good, right? Oh, Brady's still in there. We got to take him out. No. He's got to come out of there. Brady, your day is done, my friend. It's all Justin Fields now. Just regular franchise Lava Man. I'm not a big fan of face of the franchise either. Jonathan Taylor, well, Tom Brady will get the benefit of the Jonathan Taylor handoff. I like the idea of like a single player, like of course the one that everyone really remember that was really good is in the NCAA games. You make the player, you put him through high school, you put him through college, and everything was, you know, had branching moments and stories, but with the face of the franchise, it's all kind of linear, right? There's not like a whole lot of decision making, I believe, that you get to do. But I used to do back in the day with NCAA, like you would play your... I remember I had one guy, I did a couple different ones. We had one that was a quarterback that was pretty much like Kellen Moore. He won like all of his games at Hawaii. And then we got drafted by the Buffalo Bills and went into Madden with the Bills and quarterback there. And then we had another one. It was a wide receiver that went to South Carolina. And then he went to the pros and went to the Bears. But the face of the franchise, you don't really... Yeah, I get all that. But then after that, like it's all like the storyline's kind of linear, and then it's like, from what I understand, because I haven't really played much of it, you play 1 year with your team, and then after that, you're pretty much just like, it's just franchise mode, right? After that, from what I understand, I could be completely wrong, but I have not tried it. But I do a road to the show. It's gonna seem like I'm a big Tom Brady fan. I don't hate the guy, but I'm you know. He was never one of my guys. But with Road to the Show, which I do really like, which does have a lot more branching storylines and it's not so linear, we are controlling Tom Brady in minor league baseball. So give that a try. I mean, it's not football, but if you want to see, if you're a baseball guy and you want to see Tom Brady baseball, we have all our Road to the Show Tom Brady, which, like we said, is a lot more linear, or a lot less linear, which is what I prefer. I prefer it to kind of be different, where a lot of the 2K, you know, my player, my career, and the one in WWE and the one here, it's in Madden, is kind of one path, and then after that, there's not much left to it. So I haven't dived too much into it, but the only kind of single-player Road to the Show that I've done is... Oof, what a hit there, is with baseball. But I haven't done it in a long time, my Mike Tyson with WWE 2K20. I don't know if you're a wrestling guy, Lava Man, but we're doing like a career mode within our universe mode. It's kind of single player, so maybe check that out. And we got to do that again. This San Francisco defense is a nightmare. I don't think any quarterback's pulling away lately. I love WWC. You're perfect, Lava Man. You're the perfect man for this channel. We got a bunch of WWE stuff that we do. We got our WCW ECW Universe mode, if you want to check that out. Those are all at YouTube. If any of the old streams you could find at YouTube, you can check those out there. But Mike Tyson, we do our single-player Mike Tyson, which we haven't done in a long time. I haven't played Battleground yet. I have not played WWE Battleground, but I know it's looked fun. I've seen oh my god. I've seen I don't know if you follow 616 on YouTube, but he's played some Battleground. It looks kind of fun. He played that in All-Stars, which looks pretty fun too.
Let's go, defense. Let's get off the field, defense.
3rd and 9. There we go. DJ Moore. Is the quarterback struggling today? Is it our receivers not getting open? What do you think? Good cornerback play, or? I've heard it's dropped in price too, so maybe it's something I'll pick up because it's pretty cheap. I would probably get it on the Switch because I would probably play it more on the go than I would play it on the big home console. 160 yards for Jonathan Taylor. What a day he's had. A quiet day. I haven't really mentioned much of what he's doing, but he's been awesome. But yeah, stay tuned. We're going to get some more. We haven't done WWE in a few weeks here, but we're going to get back to it. We got our WCW ECW Universe mode, and we'll get back to playing Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson just won the U.S. title. He's the face of America. We call it a My Career. We're not really doing the My Career because that's the same thing. It was, too linear. I didn't really enjoy it. It was just so linear, but we're kind of doing it within universe mode, the whole Mike Tyson thing, so tune into that. Oh, all these overthrows. Why is everybody overthrowing it? This is 5 interceptions. This is getting frustrating because look at this. I'm not throwing it to throw an interception, but that was a problem with Fields last year too. You throw it over the head of this cornerback, and that's a touchdown. That should be a touchdown. But instead, all these passes are getting underthrown. Yeah, Lava Man, he said it's a sad day when Undertaker retired. Yes. Yes, it was. I guess the cool thing, he's still around, and he can still pop up. He is the phenom. So he doesn't necessarily have to wrestle. Like, he can still pop up, and he can choke slam. He can choke slam some fools. But I guess the saddest part was that he did not... Why is Brady back in there? The saddest part was that he didn't get to retire in front of the people. When his retirement happened, it was in part of the in virtual land. It would have been a really cool moment for Undertaker if he could have retired in front of the people. But Undertaker, maybe he'll pop up in our universe mode. You should stay tuned. I have my personal universe mode that I've never broadcasted before, but Undertaker is kind of a character that pops up just randomly, like from time to time. Boy, nobody's open. There we go. Stepping up, Anthony Page. And he had some interesting stories, some storylines in universe mode. He popped up in first he popped up in my ECW, and he got into a feud with Bo Dallas, of all people. And he had a big rivalry with him at WrestleMania and Hell in a Cell and all that stuff. And then he ended up popping up over in WCW. And he had his feud with Sting, the feud that we never got. Undertaker and Sting got their battle, and the last thing we did, we had the battle at WrestleMania. And it was for the loser would no longer be able to embrace the dark side. That was the bet that was laid out between Undertaker and Sting. And Undertaker won that match. So Sting had to become Surfer Sting after that and go back. Like, he had to drop the black and the white as Undertaker took his dark colors away from him. And I've often mentioned if people want to see that, they can request that at our Patreon page. I've never done my personal universe mode, streamed any of that, but I have all the old, all the Google Docs. I've written down pretty much everything that happened on my personal universe mode, and I've mentioned that can be something if folks want to see over on Patreon. I've read one of my old streams. I read all the like 1 or 2 weeks of the storylines that I had in my Google Docs for my personal universe mode. So those were kind of fun. They're going into some detail too. I write some detail now on my storylines. I get really deep into the weeds. Nobody's open. Fields gonna be forced out. Just get rid of it. Was that intercepted? No. So no quarterback is really, I mean, they both struggled in this. I've sucked in this. What the heck? There we go. Justin Fields to Dante Hall, and Dante Hall comes up clutching his shoulder, clutching the ribs. Final game's going to be interesting against Jacksonville. No, that was the Super Bowl team last year, right? I should just look this up. It was the Bears and the Steelers the year before. And it was Jacksonville. I'm going to go on YouTube right now and see who was the Super Bowl team, because I don't remember. Last time we streamed was at the end of November. I should remember this. Pierce can't get in there. All right, I'm looking up the archives. Let's see, who won the Super Bowl? I remember Jacksonville going there now. God, I can't find him. I'm trying to scroll. It's a long stream. Let's see. There it is. Still looking, still looking. Give me a moment here. Or maybe you remember Lava Man. Do you remember who won the Super Bowl last season? Trying to scroll and find it. I'm looking through a 3-hour stream to find out who won the Super Bowl. Oh, there was me trying to negotiate with Jalen Ramsey. So it would have had to have been before this, right? Before all the negotiations. Rewinded backwards, and yes, it was. They beat, no, they lost. It was the Seahawks, that's right. It was Donovan McNabb, the rookie for the Seattle Seahawks, defeating the Jaguars in the Super Bowl. So the Seahawks, your Seahawks, in fact, won the Super Bowl last season, defeating Jacksonville, and they got Donovan McNabb on their team. I almost coached Seattle. I don't know how long you've been watching the streams, Lava Man. Incomplete, my goodness. But we almost went to Seattle, but they didn't have a good roster, and turned out I was wrong on that one. Because they had a great roster. They just got Donovan McNabb, the rookie, and they got the Super Bowl win. So there you go. You can check that out, the recap of that at our YouTube page, that old stream. And now we're going to jump forward. Hopefully we can get one more possession out of it. We are. Okay, here we go. Justin Fields. You can be the big hero here.
Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
Almost like a 2-minute drill, 4-minute drill, or perhaps. But yeah, so last season, now I'm starting to remember. Last season was Pittsburgh beating Chicago. 2 seasons ago, Pittsburgh beating Chicago. And last season, there we go, finally we throw it over somebody's head. Not for the interception. And then last season, it was rookie Donovan McNabb and the Seattle Seahawks knocking off the Jacksonville Jaguars. And DJ Uganalele. I can't say it, the Clemson quarterback. Just got to call him DJ. A lot of people call him DJ. A lot of the announcers just call him DJ. But we got Jacksonville up next. Lava Man, I'm playing Face of the Franchise. I'm winning 56-0. Oh my gosh. Your team is stacked, man. I haven't had a 50-point shutout game since I was coaching the Dolphins. My one game where Tua Tagovailoa got injured, and Josh Rosen had to come in, and that was one of the biggest blowouts I've ever had in this game. You're doing that right now, my friend. My goodness. Fields trying to lead the comeback. We're obviously going to go for 2 in the preseason. Fields' numbers definitely looking better than Brady Jr.'s. I mean, they still both threw a boatload of interceptions here. Going deep. Tipped away, incomplete. 2-minute warning. I think for this final Jaguars game coming up, we'll just do the offense. We won't really worry about any of the defensive stuff. You are the Dolphins. Okay, well, we were the coach of the Dolphins. Again, not sure how long you've been joining us for the streams, but we were the coach of the Dolphins for 7 years. Took them to a Super Bowl. Didn't win that Super Bowl. Got beat by the Panthers. We choked against the Panthers, too. But they fired us finally last season, so you can see some of our old Dolphin streams over at YouTube as well. But Justin Fields doing his thing now. Wide open. Touchdown. Yes. How about that? So Justin Fields, he may have struggled a bit, but in the end, that's why he's your man right there. And now we will go for the 2-point conversion to try to take the lead here in the preseason. Not to say that we won't have a quarterback competition next year with Brady Jr. And there's the lead. How about it? Justin Fields connecting with Brendan Smith. And the Broncos take the lead. All right, let's see how our defense does. Let's see how they do. Can they hold out? Can they get us the win as Justin Fields leads us down? And oh, come on, defense. Let's play this final play. There's 1 second left. We're going to play it. Oh, they're going to kick the field goal. Even better. This is the game. Preseason. The excitement. It's no good. It's no good. And the Denver Broncos, Justin Fields leads the way for the Broncos. So there you go. How about that game? See if I can get some pictures real quick. Can we look at old replays? We need to get the thumbnail photos. Let's see, view highlights. Get one of Justin Fields and one of Brady Jr. Since we know it's going to be the quarterback competition. See, this is what I wish the show had. See how you can bring the camera up and down? MLB The Show does not allow you to do that. So I can't get good thumbnails. But this is perfect. There's one of Justin Fields. And we got to get Brady. We got to get Brady Jr. First quarter. He got roughed up. There we go. All right, zoom it in, zoom it in. The goat's son. Technically, this was Tom Brady when we drafted him, because we are using those draft classes. But we just wanted to switch it up because Brady played so darn long. That technically he would have just retired as his second life just came in. So that's why we just renamed him Tom Brady Jr. Just to have some fun with it. Lava Man. He says, I'm in the Super Bowl. I'll win for the Dolphins. Okay, well, good. Avenge the loss for my Dolphins. Get us that Super Bowl win. All right, final game. Final preseason game. Let's do it. We got... Are these the same offers or are they more offers for Justin Fields? Those are the same offers. Okay. All right, moving forward. Jacksonville. So we're going to hit the road. I was looking. Normally, the Jags, they wear white at home, don't they? But they look like they wore their blue at home. So maybe we'll go with that. The blue. All right. We got to cut 13 players, so let's do that. Yes, that's an easy cut. Cut player. 48, done. You're done, Yin Rings. You're done, also, with your low rating. Left tackle. These are all easy cuts. Low-rated players. How's this guy a captain? All the way down here. 59, you're out of here. Also. Yeah, these are pretty much just all the low-rated players. All right, so now we're getting a little bit into the harder choice. Now we're getting... this is easy. We need to get rid of Squig. Oh, boy, that's going to be a lot of penalties. Plenty of depth. They want us to cut Mike Evans. No way. Let's see here. Let's try to trade Squig real quick. Who needs a kicker? Not free agents. Trade center. And manual trade. Who is looking for a kicker? Is anybody really looking for a great kicker? Let's say for Lava Man here. Oh no, not Janikowski. Squig. Let me get rid of both of these kickers. How's Seattle's kicking situation look like? I mean, it'd be an improvement. Let's see. Would they give us a decent wide receiver? Just throw it in there and see. No, okay. Tank McCoo. I like that name. He's cheap too. He's a 70. He's a scheme fit. All right, so we got a wide receiver, so we added some depth there. We got rid of two of our players, so let's go back. We got Magoo. I like that name. So there you go. We traded a bunch of kickers to your team there. We have more trade offers too. Let's review for Justin Fields. They're just all offering draft picks. None of these offers are great, yeah. Maybe I have to just decline them. Decline offers, all of them. These are all terrible. Okay. Gotta get back to the cuts. Let's look at our wide receivers here. So we have Torrey Holt. I guess I just inadvertently bumped poor Anthony Page down even more by bringing in Magoo here. Maybe we can cut Magoo. Let's see. Holt, Mike Evans, DJ Moore, Brendan Smith. Yeah, we just traded for him. We don't really need him, and that way we can save a bunch of cap space. Because Anthony Page kind of has... That's kind of crappy of us, but we want Dante Hall for his kick returning ability. Anthony Page has shown out in the preseason, so we don't want to get rid of him. Yeah, sorry, Tank. All right. Let's see. Halfback, we pretty much are where we want to be there. Wide receiver, tight end. Okay, left tackle. Really nowhere to cut from the line here. God, I guess we got 1 million players at right tackle, right? So... All right, let's be a bit of a cap hit, but we got enough depth here. So you're out and you're out, my friend. Sorry. Left end, right end. We got to cut one more player, it looks like. We got way enough depth here at middle linebacker. So there you go. Okay. So we did it. We made the cuts. Whew. Sorry we had to get rid of Magoo there. I originally wanted him, but then, boy, it was hard. We had plenty of depth there. So, all right. We're going to wrap this thing up. We're just going to do the offense. And we're playing the Jags. So we will edit their uniforms. And you know I hate their uniforms they got now. My preferred Jaguar uniforms are these ones, but they don't have a white one for this look, so they can't really do that. When we're playing with our RXFL, well, we will wear these uniforms. I don't like those ones. So our only option are these, which I don't hate. I think they're kind of cool. I do prefer, though, the numbers to be white on the teal uni, much like they are here. But we can't get everything. As far as the pants here, should we go white? Should we go black? We could go all teal. We could give them that. We got white. Ooh, what about teal and gold? Let's go black. And I do like the socks. The socks do go good. The current socks go good with these unis. Although we don't have many. It's only black. I thought they had different sock options. Maybe not. All right, we'll just go with that. Oh, went way past it. Current socks. There we go. Yeah, that looks solid. Jags should just wear those, right? They should just go with those for their uniforms. All right, let's get through this one. I'm getting hungry, too. It's past 1 o'clock. It's lunchtime. We streamed for a while. We shared our memories of Demaryius Thomas. And we talked about, of course, the playoff win against the Steelers, the Seahawks Super Bowl game. Pretty much that he was a 1,000-yard receiver for so many years in a row. So we're going to sim forward. We're not going to do the defensive stuff here. We're just going to strictly control offense. Jags still with that, still with the old stadium here. I went into that stadium a couple weeks ago. I saw the Cardinals play live. If you check out my Twitter page, you have to scroll for a while to find it. I'm trying to see who's the starter here. Is Justin Fields the starter? Yes, he is. So Justin Fields is the starter, going up against the defending AFC champions. He will get the first 2 quarters. Tom Brady Jr. will get the last 2 quarters here.
53 at the mark. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Hand off to Jonathan Taylor. What do you think, Lava Man, of these? I love these Jaguar uniforms. You get these uniforms with the helmet. You get rid of the two-tone helmet. And with these Jaguar uniforms, and I like the original, the Mark Brunell era unis. Those are my favorite, of course. I think everyone loves those. But these ones, I guess we call them the Blake Bortles era uniforms. You put the current day helmet with the Blake Bortles era uniforms, I think they look awesome. Jonathan Taylor again. Oh, he's going to get that face mask. The only thing I don't like is the black numbers. I wish the numbers were white, but they do look cool. All right, face mask. We'll take it. Justin Fields. He is the front runner to keep the job, the starting job. completing the pass out to Henson. And he's 1 of 1, a perfect 1 of 1, so looking good so far. After a bit of a rough outing, both quarterbacks got roughed up by the 49ers. Pierce couldn't quite bounce to the outside. Block by Nick Coffey was quickly given up, so 3rd and 2. I think now that I'm looking at it more, if you put the black pants look good with the black numbers, actually. I think if you put the white pants on them is when it doesn't look as slick. Oh, Fields could not find... And, oh, it's a fumble! Get it! He gets it back, thank goodness. But Fields couldn't find anybody open. And you know what? We're at the 45. It's preseason. We're going for it. We are going to go for it here. Here we go. Nicely done by Justin Fields. Connecting with DJ Moore. We got to figure out a way, too, to get Anthony Page in this starting lineup. Guess we're kind of good at wide receiver. We got DJ Moore. Got Torrey Holt, Brendan Smith. But Page has been a monster so far. Fields going to be flushed out, and he's just going to run it. Go, Fields, go! Oh, he barely got past the line of scrimmage. He got at least 3 yards. We need a little more speed out of Justin Fields, right? 2nd and 7. Play fake. Fields rolling out. Nobody open again. He's going to tuck it and run it. He's going to get the first down, and he's going to step out. This is preseason game number 4. The Broncos 2-1 in the preseason. A dominant Week 1 victory over the Chicago Bears. A blowout by the Cleveland Browns. And a come-from-behind victory against the San Francisco 49ers to put us at 2-1 in our preseason venture so far. And this is game number 4, and it's a quarterback competition. Justin Fields and Tom Brady Jr. The old veteran, the $100 million contract against the rookie. Fields perfect so far, 3 of 3. Lava Man said that he's going with Justin Fields for another year. Incomplete. Torrey Holt can't hang on to it. We're going to go for it again. Oh, look at this, the fighting. Look at the fighting. I don't like that. Torrey Holt, get up in his face. Come on. I don't care if you get us a flag. That's messed up right there. We're going to go for it. 4th down. Fields rolling out. Tosses it. Oh my God, what happened there? Incomplete. That ball got slung back. And no points will be on the board. Maybe we should have cut Mike Evans. He's not had many big plays in the preseason so far. All right, change of possession, and we're going to get the ball back here. Remember, Justin Fields getting the first 2 quarters. Brady Jr. will get the second 2 quarters here for our Broncos. Fields, the give to Taylor, trying to bounce outside, trying to cut back in. And he's going to get brought down here. And we're still doing our Demaryius Thomas tribute, so for our new viewers jumping in, we got Lava Man watching along. Jump in the comments, chat with Lava Man, but tell us your favorite Demaryius Thomas moment. That was almost a Demaryius Thomas play right there. That almost looked like the Steelers' playoff play. Torrey Holt cutting across the middle. He didn't quite have the speed that DT did on that day to get the touchdown. But if you have any favorite moments or memories of Demaryius Thomas, leave them in the comments. And we'll shout them out. We'll read them out. Keep going, Pierce. Yes, what a big run by Jamil Pierce. Pierce gets the score. Lava Man has won the Super Bowl. Everything is popping off here on the Denver Broncos preseason stream. How about it? So there you go, Jamil Pierce having a big play, having a big day. Denver going against the AFC champions here in this final preseason outing.
Ready.
Oh, Brady Jr.'s in. No. This needs to be Fields. Well, you know what? Let's go back and forth. Let's give Brady Jr. one, and then back to Fields and back to Brady Jr. That's all right. We'll do that. We'll do alternating quarters. Anthony Page, there he is. We're going to alternate the quarterbacks. They're getting a look at Tom Brady Jr., who had a rough game. Couple of underthrows against the 49ers. Seeing if he can bounce back. And there's Page again. I don't know if this guy's just a preseason wonder or if we need to get him into the starting lineup, but he's been a monster. He's making like every play. What do you guys think in the comments? If we get Anthony Page in the starting lineup, who would we take out? It'd have to be DJ Moore or Brendan Smith. Maybe we can reevaluate everyone's numbers at the end of this thing and see. Brady, plenty of time, puts it right on the money. Kerry Coacher, first down. And Brady's bouncing back in a big way. Boy, who do you go with? We give to Pierce. Our wide receivers haven't looked too terrible, so maybe we don't need to go out and get another wide receiver. Maybe we should have made a better deal for Squig Shortly instead of trading it for a player we were just going to cut. But at least we didn't get any cap space, dead cap space doing that, which was one decent thing. First down by Knighton. But I suppose we could have maybe built up our roster a little better, but well, we'll live and learn for next time. I love the name Magoo. I had to trade for him, right? First and 10. Brady Jr. is going to take a shot at the end zone. Incomplete. Brendan Smith. He might be the one that I would replace, Brendan Smith. I don't know if he's had too many big moments here in the preseason. Play action. Nice throw by Brady. Torrey Holt. Now Brady's all of a sudden looking good, bouncing back. Be a tough decision. Incomplete. Henson can't hang on to it. You know, to Pierce. Pierce kind of weaving in and out of traffic. So here we go, 3rd and 5 for the Broncos. Oh, it's dropped by Page. Torrey Holt can't hang on to it. Everybody's dropping it. Come on. We're going for it. It's final preseason game. We're going for these. We're going hog wild for the final preseason. I hope we don't have another case of the drops in this season. That was bad last season. Brady, first down. Brendan Smith. Pierce gets stuffed. 64 yards, though, for Pierce. Most of it came on that big run, though. Oh, boy. Nobody's open. Finally, Brady couldn't get both feet down. Dante Hall is a little bit of a high throw from Brady Jr. So 3rd and goal for the Broncos. Just shy of the end zone, so guess what? We're going for it. We're going to try to pound it in there. Pound the rock.
Let's go. 60 Pittsburgh. Number 53.
Oh, not going to happen. We get held out. Unbelievable. All right, well, we got to sim forward. Change of possession. All right, Brady's going to get another one here.
Set, ready? 15, line it. 15, line it. 54.
Let's go, defense.
Ready?
Let's go, defense.
Pierce. Nice juke by Pierce. But yeah, good field position. Must have been a turnover or something. I thought it said fourth down, but it was some good turnover.
Ready, break.
54. Mike 54. Okay, double. Hit it. He wasn't ready.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. Well, Brady's going to try to be ready here. Brady, overthrown. So there's a couple of the issues that you got from Brady. Missing some open guys. Looking, dancing. Incomplete. Let's see, how long of a kick would this be for Janikowski? 52, we already know. Well, let's try it again. They said you can, like, lower the trajectory, like, aim the kick down, and you can maybe get a higher kick. So let's try that. All the way in the red. Come on. Boom! Oh, he did make it. Okay, well, there you go. 52-yarder, so it worked. I don't think I've ever made a kick that far in Madden. Okay. All right. Come forward. Change of possession. Come on. All right. Tom Brady Jr.'s got to get a minute 26 here. A chance for the young man to try a 2-minute drill.
Set, 18, Gator.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Now.
Brady's got a wide open Dante Hall. He's going to burn his defender, and it is a touchdown. Dante Hall, welcome to the Broncos. We haven't had the big punt return or kick return yet, but how about that play? Unbelievable. How about that from Tom Brady Jr.? All right, we're into the second half now. So it's going to be back to Justin Fields. Oh, we got to do the kick return first. Klein will return it.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
We got to go back to Justin Fields. Fields is back in.
Buddy up. 53 is the mic. Get that quarterback, D-line.
Hand off to Pierce. Pierce juking. He's got the first down. Pierce takes it again. Oh, look at the broken tackle by Pierce. And he gets the first down.
Let's go, boy.
That was something Demaryius Thomas was good at. You couldn't bring that man down. DT was always shedding tackles left and right.
Check 53 is mine. Hey, defense, let's go.
Knighton. Man, we're kind of taking it to the defending AFC champs right now. I know it's preseason, but
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
we're making the Jags blush. Fields right on the money. Dante Hall has stepped up in this game too. We mainly got him to be a kick returner, not really planning on him being a solid member of the receiving corps, but I mean, he had the big play from Brady Jr. He's looking good right there. Intercepted by Justin Fields. Bit of an ill-advised throw. We were kind of hoping to float it up and over. I should learn by now that our guys are kind of underthrowing it. Yep, that was a rough one, and that might be 1 point in the favor of Tom Brady Jr. I mean, everyone's pretty well covered, so Fields was taking the chance that he can get it up and over the head of the defender. Obviously, we should have known better because that hasn't happened yet, and it got picked off, so there you go. So they punted away. So, here we go. Oh, we get it on second down. Well, that's all right. It's a quiet Saturday for, normally, you know, it's college football Saturday. I think we got Army-Navy today. But other than that, it's, maybe we'll watch some hockey, but the Titans are activating Julio Jones, a big news that just came across the wire. Julio Jones will be playing for the Titans this Sunday. A lot of wrestling, though, still to get caught up on. Oh, Fields goes down. Our guy Lava Man is a big wrestling fan. Watch SmackDown and Dynamite, or Rampage, rather. The New Japan, they had their Best of the Super Juniors this morning. Got to watch that. That was the finals of the Best of the Super Juniors before we get to the finals, which will be on Wednesday. Incomplete. 6 of 10 for Justin Fields, so not too bad. Got the cat walking up here saying hello. Welcome to the stream, Mr. Cat. Wide open. Dante Hall making the Jags miserable in this game. 400 total yards for our Broncos on offense. Look at the broken tackles by Pierce. Let's get more of this Jamil Pierce in the regular season. We'll have one of the strongest rushing attacks of all. Unbelievable. Touchdown. And Broncos, we're rolling. I love it. Oh, we got a turnover. Wait a minute. We got a turnover at some point in here. Go back. What happened there? It was intercepted. So, okay. It's another chance for Justin Fields. Look at the field position. Look at the gifted field position here for Justin Fields. Touchdown! Well, we're blowing them out, the defending AFC champs here. Oh, I thought we got the ball back. It was a penalty, man. All right, 2-minute drill for Justin Fields. So we're going to do a lot of throwing here. Even though we're up 31. I don't really need to throw it, but we got to see who's going to win out. Oof. Bit of an off-target throw there. Incomplete. Pressure. Oh, Fields. They did not call it a safety. Very close. We tried to get rid of it. I promised you we were mashing the button when that pressure came. Gotta go in the gun, man. Come on. We were mashing. We saw him, and we were hitting the button. He didn't get rid of it. We got a new follow. iBoxin. Welcome, my friend. 2 big followers. The Demaryius Thomas tribute stream. Incomplete. Couldn't quite get it to Pierce. Had a break on his man. So it goes incomplete. But I'd say a good performance from everybody. Fields did well. We got the ball in interception. So there you go. So I think that's the second interception for Crutchfield. And I think I've seen his name come up a bunch. So we got to go back to Tom Brady Jr. to round out the preseason. And that'll do it here. Marcus Mayer is like, where's my playing time, man? Don't worry, Marcus. You're on the team. Don't worry. Stats. Let's look at the stats. I think I've seen Crutchfield's name come up a lot for interception. Yeah, 2 of them. Look at that. Carl Crutchfield. Good on him. All right, final quarter, final preseason game. We're going to chew some of the clock, that's for sure. We're going to let Brady get some of his final snaps in. A chance. He's played well. His final chance to take the starting job from Justin Fields. Part of what's helping Fields, he hasn't gotten any good trade offers. Everyone's just offering him. We can maybe go out there and try to find a trade partner, but no one is open. Finally, Brady's going to heave it. It's going to be pass interference. Yeah, we'll take all that yardage all day. For sure. Thank you, Mr. J.R. Pace. We are blowing out the Jags here in this final preseason outing. Touchdown, Denver. So we got blown out by Cleveland. We returned the favor by blowing out the Jags. Hey, Lava Man, we might get a 52-point game the way this thing's going. Long drive here for the Jags. And they finally get into the end zone. So here we go. 488 yards. That's what I like to see from our guys. $144 yards for Pierce. Our running backs we've mainly been focused on the quarterbacks. Our running backs both have had some really solid performances. We'll check the stats really quick before we end this thing. Wasn't expecting this one to go as long as it did. I guess I should have assumed 4 preseason games, but what the heck. Adam Page. Anthony Page. Oh my God, I'm thinking of the Hangman. Anthony Page. So we got to go for it.
53, check 53. And we heavy on the edges.
No, heavy up the middle. There you go. First down. Oh my God, our battery's low anyway, so we gotta charge this thing soon. Another Broncos first down. So what do you guys think when it's all said and done? You've watched for the last 2.5 hours. Is it Brady? Is it Fields? I think we're still leaning towards Fields. But if he struggles, you know, we got 8 weeks. We can trade him and go with Brady. Well, we'll review all the numbers. Well, see, stuff like that is what's going to keep Justin Fields as the starter. Brady's got to be a little more accurate if he wants the starting job. Incomplete. Last couple of throws haven't been as good. Mr. Brady Jr. And go for it on 4th and 10. It's preseason. We're blowing them out.
Line 54. Come off the ball.
Now.
That was right on the money. Dante Hall, who's been the MVP in this one, he's paying the best tribute possible to Demaryius Thomas with some of his catches and play. Dante Hall, 169 yards. A performance that would definitely make Demaryius Thomas proud.
Let's go now. 10 Lobo.
March by 4. Woo-hoo.
Cut out.
I'm
147 for Pierce.
going to hit you.
Ready, set.
Let's go, let's go. And we got Mike, number 2.
Shoot.
Play action. Oh, boy. Where you couldn't even get going before he got brought down. Brady's son is a Bronco.
Let's go. 90 Wolf.
53 is the mic.
Deep river. Deep river.
Oh, come on, Torrey Holt. We're going to go for it. 4th and 17. Maybe Dante Hall makes a big play. Who knows? Oh, he had an open Torrey Holt and misfired. Well, the inaccuracy is, I mean, you know, he's got to get his reps in for sure. Boy, they only ate up a minute, huh? Jacksonville doing out there.
Set. 15.
So one final drive, one final possession here.
5.
Lava Man, we want to thank you if you're still watching us. We want to thank you for being a part of the stream, being a new fan. We hope you continue to join us as we stream football and baseball and hockey and wrestling and God of War and Crash Bandicoot and all the other madness that we stream on here.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
502 total yards for Denver here today. Still here, Lava Man, you are the man. Thank you.
Ready, ready.
I think next time we're probably going to go back to Diamondbacks baseball because we want to get that second season wrapped up. So be on the lookout. We're going to have some D-backs baseball coming your way as we are right in the thick of the wild card hunt. So the playoffs possibly abound for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Still trying to get that division lead from the Dodgers, but they're not going away. All right, we're going to get to the 2-minute warning. We'll let Brady do a couple of more throws. Then we will assess the stats here. Do some quick passes. Oh, I thought we were already at the 2-minute warning. Come on now. Come on now. Yeah. Come on. Well, let's just do standard passes. Why not? I already changed my mind.
60 or.
Check, check, walk 54, walk 54.
Quarterback, don't get nervous.
Oof. Almost intercepted. 3rd and 8.
53 check, 53
Hey, check. Let's go.
Anthony Page, did he hang on to it? No, he dropped it. So 4th down. Oh, I didn't mean to do a punt. Preseason, man, we're going for it. We're playing like Presbyterian. Oh, they want us to punt it. No, forget that. Forget it, man.
Come on, set. 18 games.
Come on.
Come on, D.
Now.
First down, Broncos. 232 for Tom Brady.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Down.
I know we're throwing it late on. We're in a quarterback competition. The fans are booing that we're throwing it up this late. I mean, come on now. A good pass by Brady. He's definitely got the stuff, man. He can lay it in there for sure. A little bit of issues with inaccuracy. And you get a face mask there. Oh, yeah. Let's get a touchdown here and then call it a day. Oh, very close for Pierce. We'll try to let Brady get this one. Justin Fields threw the interception on his goal line. Let's see if Brady can put it in there. These goal line plays are always the hardest. They just stack the line. Touchdown, Brady. All right, well, Brady looked good in that one. Let's go ahead and scooch forward to the end of this one. A dominating performance by the Broncos, 45-7. Pierce finishing with 167. Both running backs did outstanding in the preseason here. And just a dominating performance all the way around for our Broncos. 45-7. We blow them out. Let's see these final stats. Look at that. All one-sided. All right, we'll take a look at the final stats too for our guys. So Brady finished with 2 touchdowns, 14 of 27, 258. Fields was 8 of 15, 142. Rushing, Pierce, 167. We'll take a look at the final tallies. I believe we can look at all the final preseason stats. And we'll make our final assessments before we end this stream. We went almost 3 hours today with the preseason and talking about Demaryius Thomas. We hope we did him justice, played some good football here. Still got time if any of you guys want to share your favorite Demaryius Thomas memories. Let's take a look now at the stats. The final preseason stats. So Brady, he threw for 610 yards, 3 touchdowns, 4 picks. Justin Fields threw for 532, 4 touchdowns, 3 picks. So pretty even. I mean, nobody really took the big jump. Rushing-wise, I mean, both guys were fantastic. Taylor and Pierce, both. Pierce almost 400, Taylor almost 300. And receiving-wise, I mean, Anthony Page, he was a monster. We got to get him in the starting lineup. Brendan Smith was up there, too. I said he didn't really do much. We might have a better receiving core than I thought. Mike Evans was the one that didn't really do anything. Maybe Mike Evans is one. We'll have to evaluate him as we go forward. But let's get into the regular season. We'll still kind of decide. Maybe we'll let the people make the comments. Do we stick with Justin Fields? Do we go with Brady? Maybe we see how week 1 goes with Fields before we make our choice. But it was pretty even. Nobody really pulled away. Set goal. Here we go. I say we can get 7 wins again. We should at least try to make the playoffs, but there you can see our schedule there. We got the Browns again. So it looks like we got the NFC East and the AFC East. Didn't we have the AFC East last time, or maybe not? Oh my God, we got a bunch of road games. We got at the Jets, at the Chargers, 1 home game, then at Colts, at Chiefs, at Dolphins. Oh my God, a lot of road games all bunched up. To start the season, we got 4 games at home to start the season, including an early bye week, which might be beneficial for us because we sucked after the bye week last year. So we got 4 home games to start the year, and we go to Miami again. Very interesting. A lot of division games off the bat. We got the Patriots. The Cowboys are in there. We get the Giants, Washington, and Philly right in a row. The whole NFC East. Okay. Saying we can get 7 wins again. We should hopefully maybe get more. We got more Justin Fields offers. Let's review. They're all just offering us draft picks. I want a good player. No, these all suck. All these offers suck. Decline. So we pretty much got our team. I mean, this is the team. We're leaning towards Justin Fields, but we can certainly make that change if we want it. Wide receiver-wise, Torrey Holt, Mike Evans, DJ Moore, Brendan Smith, Anthony Page. We definitely want to try to work him in here. Maybe if we start to struggle, maybe we move these guys up, try to get more Anthony Page. Nick Coffey, Kerry Coacher. I mean, this is the group right here. Defense, we got Dubose. We got John Banks. We added our linebacker. We added Devin Bush. Look at that, a 90 overall. We still got Vrabel, so those linebackers are going to be solid. We got Stingley. We got Clemens. We added Sean Murphy Bunting. We still got Battle out there in 89. We got Leon O'Neal. We got Sebastian Janikowski. We're looking good. We're looking stacked. Hopefully, we can make a run at it. Let's just look at the trade block. Is there anybody big on the trade block? We don't need running backs. What would be if we really need it says we do need wide receiver, a left end. Let's see if there's a really good, because I would love to get some more help on the line. Who's got a left end that we can steal? Or a corner. Do we need another corner? Is there a cheap, good corner out there? Because a lot of these guys are going to command the same money. Even if we got rid of Justin Fields. Maybe that's why we can't get a good offer for Fields. The money, yeah. I mean, even if we go out and get like a really good corner, we're going to be paying him. Look at this cornerback crew. Goodness gracious. Not really many good left ends out there. Josh Allen, still with the Jags after all these years. KJ, he's getting paid. He was my guy in Miami, but we couldn't afford him and Tua. There was no way. Joey Bosa, I mean, he would be nice. He's a lot of money, though. He's getting up there in age, 34. That would be interesting if Kayvon Thibodeau, 89. Left end help would definitely be awesome. Let's stick with Justin Fields for a little bit longer. That's what we're going to go with. We're going to say Justin Fields was still even. We're going to go with Justin Fields. If he starts to struggle, if we start to struggle, we have 8 weeks. We can make the move and switch it to Tom Brady Jr. and still make a trade. So for now, after the preseason quarterback battle was done, we've decided to stick with Justin Fields for now, for at least one more season. But the pressure is on. He's got to turn it up in the early going. We got 4 home games, so no excuse. So thank you all for joining us, our Demaryius Thomas tribute. And we'll see you guys next time. Lava Man, thank you for the follow. Thank you for being part of it. And we hope to see you next time we stream. We'll catch you next time. Have a good afternoon, my friend.